Legend of Total War here with part 63 of my Hearts of Iron 4 Let's Play campaign as the Japanese. Alright, so previously we've invaded mainland Australia after finishing up the conquering of this area, Papua New Guinea. I mean, there's still some victory points in here, but why bother? All the good victory points are down this way. So now we're continuing on with this. Alright. Now, I'm just going to have a quick look at supply. Hang on. I was looking at this. We've started construction on... Oh, shit. It must have just started. Started construction on a few ports, but I think I might build another one there, because he's constantly under attack. Doesn't matter, like, we've got heaps of bloody, civilian factories, so it'll get done. Both of them will get done eventually, and it's not going to hinder me too much. Alright. You can take that on. At least I hope so. Yeah. Creates the width. How are we going here in terms of supply? Okay, so we really should try and keep our units fully supplied. So what I'm going to do with this guy here... never mind. Oh, wait, hang on. I can delete this, I don't need that anymore. Let's get him to fall back to here. Get him to do it quickly. Wait, how many are on this? Yeah, okay, good. Because I'm going to take him out of Queensland. Because that way these guys will just get that bit of extra supply. I don't need that many troops here. Looks like we've got a bit of a gridlock going on over here. Let me just send another unit up there. Okay, now rather than continuing to push down, it might actually be better if we send another naval invasion, say, over near Sydney. I might even get some of these guys to do it. Or what about him? Okay, let's speed this up. Yeah, because we've got supply issues, so that needs to be dealt with. I mean, we can't seem to get any more. Even if we build more ports, it doesn't seem to make enough of a difference. It's going to take 12 days to get there. Now, the strange thing is that if we manage to conquer, start invasions from multiple areas, we might actually be better off that way rather than connecting all these one big area up. Because when you connect up areas, the ships will just go to one area, just to one of the ports, and then go from there. But the infrastructure in Australia is awful, so there's not enough supply to get around. If you go by sea. Alright, let's try and maintain this entire province if we can. And if we go around him, we can isolate and kill him. Now the Australians don't have that many divisions. Okay. Try and speed that up a bit. Okay, I want these guys out of here as well. So I'm going to send them back to Papua New Guinea, just temporarily, so that I can then send them back. We've got 3 civilian factories. How are we going for resources? Do we need more oil? Alright, I'll build some more oil then. Because I think at this stage we've got plenty of factories. We could always use a bit more. I think America has more military factories. Which is strange because we have so much more territory than them. But the thing is, the quality of their territory is, yeah, it's just much higher than ours. I mean, we've got fucking Siberia, which we can... 0 unlocked slots. So it is literally worthless. You know, apart from like a few people living there. If you could get over here, that would be great. Okay, shouldn't take too long until the ports are built. So yeah, if we have a look over here, over at America, see how many unlocked slots they've got. 20 unlocked slots, 12 unlocked slots. So yeah, a lot of, well, not all are massively unlocked. Gives us an idea of how good quality their land is. 24 fucking unlocked slots. And over here also a lot. I really regret actually making them fascist, because if they had remained democratic, they would not have taken this much territory for themselves. And this has made them so much stronger. I'm still turning these guys here fascist because I just want to see exactly what happens. The Fascist Party is now the leading party in Great Britain. We'll just see what happens. We're currently busy fighting this war. After that, we might go after the Irish. I mean, I really could do both at the same time, I suppose. I don't know how strong they would be, though. Like, a naval invasion could totally backfire. Plus, I need to get a navy here. It's not like it's hugely valuable land either. Alright, concentrate on this for the time being. But the thing is, if we want to justify a war, it takes a bit of time, so it's something that you might want to think about, like, doing right away. We can't move down here, not with this kind of supply. How much longer is this going to take? Still a little while longer yet. Alright, so you 5 come up to Port Moresby. Alright, I'm gonna get this started. Oh, what? You're not part of... I guess if they get sent back, they get kicked out of the division, out of the army. Okay, so we want to come further south. Let's see, that's Brisbane there. Probably closer to here would do. We'll take 2 areas and build the ports in both, because it's likely to come under attack, and whichever one comes under attack least will get built first. So all they need to do, get there, hunker down, build the ports, and then once the ports are there, they'll have the supply to bring in some more reinforcements, and then we can send them out. That's the general idea. Okay, I got too many units here. I'm gonna just leave, say, 4 behind, and take 10 of these guys back. How many people have been assigned to this? 1 division, right. Let's assign some more then. Oh shit, they're going. I didn't mean for them to go now. No, they need more days of preparation. So how many have we got? There should be 6. Hang on, what's going on here? I don't know. Fuck, they went way too early there. It's okay, the preparation's still going. Okay, so it looks like the port here has been built, so supplies coming in nicely, and this one was built as well. Alright, slow down. Now with that, oh, what we should do here. If we get over here, we cut all them off. Alright, how much supply have we got? So we've got 11 coming in here, and we've got 14 there. Let's bring in the light tanks. Land them here. They don't need to naval invade. And we'll crush all the units that are sitting in the northern part here of Northern Territory. Okay, have you got the strength to take this guy on? Looks like it. What I might do is send another one down here so that you can participate as well. So we've got 6 on there this time. Okay, and that'll take 21 days. Well, in total, it'll take another 12 days? I don't know. These guys haven't joined Axis. Is he looking exactly the same as Australia? Yep. And then of course the Turkish one is very similar, he's just wearing a different hat. So yeah, we've got the French being influenced as well. So they can return to being Vichy France. Or Vichy, I don't know which one it is. We just want them to get kicked out of the, kicked out of Allies. Thing is though, to attack France, we would have to navally invade from here to there. There's a lot of resources, I think, in mainland France. Yeah, a lot of steel that we need. There's heaps of it. Holy shit, there's... yeah, fucking tons. That would just be perfect for us. Also, the Kingdom of Libya here. These guys are non-aligned. Okay, I'm gonna go after these guys next. As in, like, right now. Take 125 days. Yeah. I don't think there's any resources here at all. Let me just check. God damn it. There's a bit of oil. And rubber. I don't think I need any more rubber. I'm up to my ass in that shit. Alright, you guys. I want you to... Oh, not yet. Delete this shit, don't worry about it. I want you to garrison... Wait, what's this? Yeah. Garrison, where's the closest port around here? Garrison there. And I'll send a fleet to give them some backup. Actually, no, stop. It's 125 days, right? So, hang on. Cancel that. I can't put them all on the naval invasion, but I can put 100 of them. Maximum. Let's see. What the fuck? I didn't realize I could put more than 100 in there. How long is that going to take him? 437 days, so obviously that's way too many. Still just get your ass down there for the time being. I can take people off it later down the track. I just want it to be a nice, quick war. I think 6 will be enough for now to do this. If we send too many, well, it's just going to take longer. And what we could do is send them and then immediately send another 6. Straight after. So they're already targeting all of Australia, but they're not fully efficient. Total accidents happen 16, right. Average coverage is 35.81%. That doesn't matter, just keep it up, it's fine. Right, I forgot, I gotta get a navy over there. Alright, so this one here. Yeah, I'll send this guy. It's got a long way to travel. Luckily, the UK do let us through Sinai. Because if they didn't, we'd have a hard time getting into the Mediterranean. Because I think, yeah, you need permission to go through there as well. They might be wise to actually leave a navy here full time, just in case we do end up getting cut off. Battle plans with no units assigned. The fuck? Oh, right. Yeah, fuck that. So, didn't I send tanks over here, or did I not? There they are. I see them. Also, I forgot to bloody convoy patrol. You better get over there. Don't want these guys getting smashed out at sea. Would have thought they'd go around this way, but no, they went around the long way. Well, I suppose it's long either way. Alright, now these guys are cut off. They're still getting supplies from Darwin. That's why we had to bring in some reinforcements to go and finish them off. Right, how are we going in regard to this? We've owned the majority of Northern Territory, which is not actually Northern Territory. This is part of Western Australia around here. But whatever, it's fine. It doesn't have to be accurate. Maybe that's how it was back then. I don't know how it is now. Anyway, from like this section here, west, can all just fuck off anyway. Like 90% of the population live here. And Tasmania can fuck off. Racist towards my own people. Alright, so we've got 3 civilian factories here. I don't think we need any more oil. Okay, I will build some more dry docks. Because it's very important that we've got a strong navy. Even if I don't even have the resources to build them. So I'm working on that. Because we do have loads of chromium though. And that's a big part into building big ships. Oh shit. These guys aren't being supported now. Just wait until they get there and then you go down and escort this area. Actually, I could send another ship down. Yeah, this is my super elite fleet. Yeah, we defeated Yemen, so don't worry about them making claims on this. Preparing 8 out of 437 days. Yeah, I don't think so. Just wait till they get down there and then I'll probably just have the infantry do it. I don't think the Kingdom of Libya would be particularly strong. Now from here, once they become Vichy France again, which who knows how long that's going to take, we could then use this as a staging ground for an assault on mainland France. I don't think... It would be difficult though. Oh, motherfuckers, the Americans got that as well? Didn't know that. Who did that belong to originally? It probably belonged to Spain. The thing is, they haven't taken anything since then. Still, me conquering the Soviet Union was definitely better than what they got. But still. So how have we gone with this war so far? We've lost 50,000 men, they've lost 420,000. For Australia to lose that much, I don't think that we lost that many in World War II, to be honest. I don't think. So that we've lost, Australia has lost a lot of men. Then again, the Japanese invasion, or they didn't really invade Australia, they just bombed Darwin a little bit. Or a lot, I don't know. Okay, you ready to go? Go. Oh, okay, they're still waiting on the ships to get down here. Well, when they do, they'll get going. There's no real rush on it. Just get done eventually. In fact, why don't we start another naval invasion after that's done? Like, over here somewhere. I mean, yeah, we could push through this way, but it does make it a lot easier when you just have multiple port regions disconnected from the main section. And also, it forces them to have to really stretch themselves thin, because I've got more soldiers than them. And I could dedicate a hell of a lot more as well, because I've got them being recruited. Oh shit, we don't have any soldiers in reserve left. I might have to now go service by requirement. So let's see, how many soldiers are we going to get from this? An extra... It's going to increase our thing by 5%. 5% of the core population, and it's a 0.15% of eligible non-core. So I don't know, see what that goes up by. 2.47% of a billion. So there are nearly 5 million soldiers available. That's just fucking huge. That's enough for me to double my army size. Now with this, we're on the same laws as the Americans, but the thing is, they're on 7% because they're on total mobilization. If they turned off total mobilization, they'd give themselves another 3%. Then they can use, all adult serve. Double their more than double their recruitable population. Because I think Great Britain's on 20%, isn't it? Yeah. So that would give them the tens of millions even soldiers available. Now they would have lost heaps when fighting the Germans. But yeah. We need to take out as many of the allies as possible before we take on the United Kingdom. And if possible, if we could somehow start a war between the United Kingdom and America, it doesn't even matter who wins. Or if anyone like, for example, it doesn't matter if America was to take all of United Kingdom, because there would be non-core population. They wouldn't be able to recruit from it. They'd just be getting more resources. I mean, you might think, well, you don't necessarily have to destroy their entire army. No, I don't. But the thing is, when you've got an army of that size, it was like the problem with Russia. We didn't start winning against Russia until we cleared off majority of their army. We didn't kill off the entire Russian army. We killed off close to 20 million of them. It was around 16 million before we finally managed to start, actually conquering them. Okay, let's push them back there. And if the Americans have more than that now, then that's just insane. Because the thing is, it took me 10 years to kill the Russians. 10 fucking years. You need to keep an eye on this, because when they arrive here, we need to make sure we immediately build the ports. If there's any delay on that, we're only causing them a disservice. And another thing with the Americans, they've probably got nukes by this point. So I've also, based on the end game screen thing, they've got a humongous air force. So they could come in, and a navy, huge navy. So they could come over here and possibly just nuke the living fuck out of Japan and just absolutely shoot my national unity down to 0. And then all they have to do is take one victory point, and then boom, they've got a victory. Which is why we need to build up the biggest navy we've ever seen. Or have them lose their navy to the UK, who would also have a massive navy. But they just don't want to fight each other. So let's have a look at Axis powers, because America is now the leader of Axis. The only way I can think to make them go at each other is to start a fascist rebellion, have the rebellion join Axis, and then have the Americans join in the war. The problem is that last time that happened, they just didn't. Also, another problem is there is so many areas from which I could be attacked by. Like, they could invade from bloody anywhere. And even though having lots of land is a strength, it's also a bit of a weakness when you're up against someone who's got that kind of military. So if we struck first, we'd have to strike hard, like really fucking hard. I don't know, I'm keen to see what happens when we turn the United Kingdom fascist. They better not just join Axis. What I could actually do, and I don't want to do this, I could actually have them invite them into my faction, possibly. And then, with them on my side, we could beat the Americans. Problem is, that means I wouldn't be able to really conquer the world. I wouldn't be able to get the British Raj, wouldn't be able to get United Kingdom, all of this territory out here, and that's what I want. I want to take it all. Okay, they're going now, so let's concentrate on that. So it looks like they were trying to send something out this way, and now they're fighting. Look, if you're on escort, why aren't you escorting them? Buttholes. Okay, back off. Another option is possibly to I could possibly defeat the UK first. Like, how many allied members are there at the moment? Let me just have a look. So, German Republic, don't have to worry too much about them. France. There's a lot of nations here. So we would certainly be outnumbered in that war. I just don't know what to expect by turning these guys fascist. Oh, some force. We would have to conquer France before we even think about taking on the United Kingdoms. Resurrectionist Ireland. Interesting. What if I was to stage a coup in the Great Britain right now? Because all it does is cost me political points, which I've got plenty of. Because it is the majority party. They wouldn't win, but it would tie up a lot of United Kingdom's resources. Because he did stage a communist one. No, I wouldn't want to do that. We should stage it somewhere that's really going to hurt them. It's going to be 32,000. That's not a problem. Infantry recruitment's not a big deal. Ideology support. It's 41%. I'll deal with that in a moment. Because the thing is, their election's going to come up in 1955. That's ages away. Okay, to send one of you over here. Time to crush the Australians here. There's not that many of them. Maybe some of them got away. I thought there was more here. Maybe I was mistaken. The fuck? Oh, okay, no, it's okay. It's like, I thought I'd sent 6 out here. I did. Took them long enough to get here. Oh, there you go. I've got it on slow speed. What? Low supplies. Oh, I guess I need to get the tanks out of here. Just another supply in that area now. Because it connected... When there were 2 separate sections, it was all fine. But now that they're connected up, it's now no longer fine. Now they have problems. So that's fine here. Alright, we've landed. Okay, pause. Structures this. This needs to happen right now. Okay, you guys should try and spread out as much as possible and fortify in those regions. Obviously, just leave one guy there to fortify here. So if they, for example, if we come here and they push us back, they just need to hold out for a month, and then once we get supplies in here, they'll fight a hell of a lot better. So they're already... No, this is mountain attrition. November 1955, so it's more than 2 years away. So stage a coup. Where though? I'd rather do it in mainland stuff. Scottish Highlands maybe? No, I want it to be like here. Let's pause that. Like in London. I didn't see it there. Where is it? Right, Cornwall over here. West Midlands. Yeah, there it is. No, that's Northern England. Because it takes 400 days. Maybe we'll just leave it for a little while longer so that we can get more fascist support. I mean, it's growing very slowly. In fact, it's not even growing at all. So yeah, we need to do this. We need to do this movement now. Because this is not going anywhere. Where's Labrador? I think that's in Canada. I want them to go somewhere where they've got a port. Okay, Cornwall. When that happens, we need to be able to send volunteers. Well, not really. Maybe it's just a good opportunity to declare war on them at the same time. So we'll stage a coup. We'll still generate some political power. And that's going to take more than a year to come before it comes into play, which is fine. It gives us time to get this war done. Now we need to build ports here as well. That way, if this region here comes under attack, at least it's being built here, because we only need one of those ports. Just one port should be enough to supply all 6 of these divisions. Okay, I'm gonna add a few more men to this. Are they coming down here? No, it's a different type of naval invasion. Okay, never mind, just get rid of that then. There's no one in Newcastle. Well, then I'm going there. Because this will provide us with a bit of supply. Okay, the next naval invasion I think I'll use... I'll use these guys. Could send them down here. I mean, the thing is, central, like, Western Australia here is just not worth very much. What if they landed here? $35 days. Okay, that's fine. I can wait that long. I mean, I could send hang on, how are we going here for supplies? So it's in the yellow, which is not horrible, but it's not good either. What can we do to improve it? Local infrastructure is a problem. Are we responsible for repairing that? Yeah, we are. Okay, that needs to be made a priority then. And also actually build it up. Okay, good. Okay, where are all my tanks? Is that 10 of them? Okay, good. Get over to this port here. Oh, shit. Never mind. Just get over to the port, wait for these guys to do theirs, and then you can do yours. I might actually, oh, fuck. Get these guys to Darwin, and I'll get them out of here. You don't need to be there anymore. Because they're just consuming too many supplies. It would be better for the front line here if they just weren't here. No, don't attack. Okay, now that's bad. See, that's why we gotta build this shit up. So the enemy have air superiority and air support. I could send this guy back, but it could take him a while to get there. 7 days. I'm glad we've got this constructing here. How much longer until a single port is built? 15th of September? Oh, okay. That's quite some time away. If they take this, that'll give them at least a little bit of supply. Not enough that they for what they actually need. They need 4. That'll give them probably 1. So that helps them out a little bit. There's no one in fucking Sydney. Well, then I'll just go for it. If we manage to get there, also that should be, if that's improving our supply. We'll be able to fight a bit better. How long will it take you to get there? 4 days. There's no one here. So that'll get, if that gives you 3 extra supply, we don't even actually need the ports. Okay, you just stay here. Actually, move to this area. Hang on. Take their airfield. Because if this is where their planes are coming from, I want them to have to go back from further. I don't see another bloody airfield in ages. They might not be able to put their stuff anywhere. Okay. Get these guys out of here first. Okay, then the supply in this area should be fixed, just with that. I might actually leave the other tanks behind. Yeah, but if we just immediately take Sydney, that's a big gain. I thought they would have at least tried to defend it. I guess they've really dedicated their soldiers to fighting. They didn't expect me to just send multiple naval invasions all over the place. Yeah, see, if we have a look here, see 10, 6, 6, 6. They've dedicated a lot more soldiers in this area than we have. Alright. So we either need to dilute them from here, because if they make the attack, they might actually do quite well. Because we wouldn't have any terrain bonus in, like, these plains. They'd be alright if they tried to cross over the river. Look at that, there's 11 there. I could build forts. So just tie them up for as long as possible. Don't get me wrong, we're still going to have to get the ports in here, because if we get a port in here, I'll be able to bring in some armored units. Okay, now supply in here is all good. This region here can't even support one fucking division. Oh, actually 2 of them. Well then, get one of them out. Because otherwise, it's just not fighting. If they have to fight, they won't fight effectively without supplies. Sometimes less is more. Also, another advantage that we have over them is that our general is way better than theirs. Because we were fighting the Russians for so long. Yeah, this guy just became fucking awesome. So not guaranteed by anyone. South Africa. I'm going to boost party popularity for fascism. Be keen to see exactly what happens. I don't think there's much resources down there. Let me see. I got a lot of chromium. I don't need chromium, but just get the fascism. Oh shit. Alright. Oh, it doesn't matter if it goes by that much a day. Who cares? Okay, so we took this. How's the supply now because of that? Oh, we also took the port, so supplies are aplenty. Let's get the fucking guys down here quick. So I don't even need to build the port. Let's send in the heavy tank. At least now these guys are supplied. Okay. If you're not gonna win, don't do it. Get over here. No. Hold. Get over here, and the fuck are you doing all the way over there? Get over here and destroy their navy. I'm sure it's not that big. Good, so that there just worked out nicely. The thing is, though, if they end up taking Newcastle, these guys get cut off. So, of course, we want to keep constructing those ports. I wonder if their capital, Canberra, is undefended. Because that was worth 20 victory... How many victory points was it worth? 20 victory points. This is worth 30. So it's another 20. Yes, the supplies here now are quite good. In fact, I can even bring back those bloody tanks. Actually, come down here. We'll try and take the edge regions of this. Okay, since we've built up the infrastructure, come back. Good, we've taken their airfield. Motherfuckers. I could bring... how big is their airfield? Level 9. Alright, well I'm bringing my my jet fighters down here. Where is it? Killed in action. This guy here, not being familiar with this type of plane. That's fine. So they've got 30... Okay, we've got a big-ass naval battle going on here. So they've got 33 ships. Our 147 should... Yeah, it is just fucking destroying them. Their commander's actually got higher skill. But the thing is, we've got this many ships. They're just outnumbered by way too much. Too many ships. So what happened there? Let's look at the air battle. We lost one bomber, one carrier fighter type, and they lost 8 ships. So yeah, when it comes to navies, it seems bigger is better. Their navy is just getting destroyed. I'm sure they've got other navies somewhere else, but this one here is getting annihilated. And of course, we've got some heavy tanks coming down into Sydney. That'll help us push towards Canberra. Our guys might need to repair a little bit, but I don't think they're particularly damaged. So yeah, not very many of them left. So it looks to me like they've got... I can't tell what type of ships they are. Are they destroyers? Submarines? I don't know. I don't really recognize the symbols. Another naval battle where we only really lost a few fighters. A few planes, which is not a big deal. Planes are so much easier to build than big old fucking capital ships. That being said, this is my outdated navy. My new navy is being built, and it's already very strong. 263 ships. So let's have a look at what we've got here. We've got quite a few carriers. We've got super heavy battleships. Oh man, I got a lot of these motherfuckers. Destroyers. Loads of fucking destroyers. Submarines, loads of those. Want more big-ass capital ships. Sea tanks. We haven't even lost a single ship. We wiped them out. Okay, we damaged it all. Yeah, so they're a little bit damaged. Just send them Send them back to New South Wales for repairs. Okay, we just hit over an hour, so we'll end the episode there. So I think things are going really well for us in Australia. So guys, like and subscribe. Part 64 is next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.